Guard telling.
Whoa. Right,
What does that
nigga.
mean?
Nigga, you know my city. Nigga, Fifth Street Bloods, 85211, nigga, we stand there.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and I don't know what all this shit means. It means he's a fucking window wiper, cause he damn sure ain't a gang member. Now, for all you fake wannabe gang members, I used to live on the West Coast, know a bunch of California, Seattle, and Oregon, Crips and Bloods. I'm from the old school. Let me just put this shit out here. There's no such thing as a white blood. There's no such thing as a white Crip. And I don't give a fuck if you got jumped in or you quote unquote affiliated like this motherfucker right here, Milk 74 or Milky 74, whatever the fuck his name is, right? This little kid is a fucking target waiting to happen. Like, he don't even realize. Not only should he be punched in the fucking face for trying to be gang affiliated, right? You ain't no Pyru, you ain't no blood. By the way, there's a difference between Bloods and Pyrus. If you don't know the difference, that mean your ass ain't affiliated, you not connected, and you need to fucking be a square. But there can't be no such thing as a white blood or Crip. I don't know about GDs or Lords, but it damn sure ain't no white gang members. And the reason is because the Crips and Bloods come from the struggle. Once again, if you don't know the history on that shit, I don't got time to explain it. Not giving a fuck, and you need to read a book. But comes from the struggle of black people. So they formed the Crips and the Bloods, right? With the influx of drugs and the profitability from criminal activity, they morphed into some other shit by the 80s, right? I'm not going to go into the history of that. Once again, if you don't know the history on that, I advise you to do your Googles, read a book. But it reminds me of a story, and I think I told this story on another episode before. I was on the bus with one of my homies. He was a Crip. He was 7'4" Holly, right? It's a set from the Hoovers that was in Seattle back in the early to mid 90s. I don't know if they still there now. But we was on the bus, and I had to be in, I want to say 6th grade, 6th or 7th grade, some shit like that. And it was a white kid, had a red bandana in his back pocket talking about some blood set. I don't even remember what the fuck he was repping, because once again, ain't no such thing as a white blood. But my homeboy, I think he might have been about a few years older than me. I was 12 or some shit like that, 12, 13. So Jimmy was about 15, 16. He didn't go to school. He was on the bus with me. I don't even know where the fuck we was headed. But he saw the white dude. The white dude, he recognized me, threw up his blood set, whatever. Jimmy packed him out, took his scarf from him. And when the bus came to a stop, he kicked him out the fucking back door. I'm like 12. I'm like, yo, why you do that? He was like, cuz, yo, ain't no blood, no. Not only that, not only is he repping the other side, but ain't no fucking gang member, no white boy. Which was funny because Jimmy was fucking mixed. His mama was white, but he identified with the black side. Yeah, ever since then, I've never been convinced there's no white blood or white Crip. And white boy got packed out, one, because ain't no fucking white gang member, and two, ain't no goddamn white blood. And Jimmy was a Crip, so they like, you was doing double too much. You had to get packed out 2 times because you was on some dumb shit. Now these sellout ass niggas is letting anybody get in gangs. I remember when last time I was in Seattle, they had this gang out in Tacoma, Washington, called the OLBs, Oriental Latino Bloods. So I don't know, niggas getting lax. They letting everybody the fuck through. I don't know what it is. There's a lot of dick sucking and slurping in the streets and just in general. Like, niggas think this racism shit done slid away and they kumbaya. Even the goddamn gang members is kumbaya. With that being said, yeah, this little kid gonna get packed out, as he should. I hope he don't get smoked, cause like, for banging, niggas get shot. So for all you motherfuckers that ain't black, that think gang banging is like some extracurricular excitement activity, don't get your head blown off. In any event, you know what to do, and I'm out.
No one's ready to deal with us.